Hello everyone, my name is Joni and I am the Star Crochet. I sell crochet and knit clothing and accessories for men, women, children, and babies. Welcome to my channel. This is vlog number 3 and this is just going to be a vlog of things that I have knit within the past week, and it'll be like a little diary of a video, hence the word vlog, of course. And it'll be just a day-to-day video clips of how far I've gotten on this socks that I have been knitting, and this is my current project so far. I have this sock right here that I have recently made, and it is in worsted weight, and these socks are meant to be thicker than the average socks. So this is day 1 of the knitting vlog, and I'm just going to do day by day to see how much I make in 7 days. How about that? So we'll see how much I make in 6 or 7 days, maybe 6, because I want to keep a steady posting rate with like a weekly posting with possibly the vlogs. So that way I am pretty frequent with the vlogs as well as my podcast episodes. So that way I have more content to post on YouTube and not just my daily reels on all other social medias. And yeah, welcome. So as I said before, this is day 1. Here is let's call this sock number 1, okay? So I have sock number 1 here, and in the podcast episodes, I will talk about this if I have finished this. I will explain this in the finished objects if I am still working on this. By the time I record this on Wednesdays, every Wednesday I record my podcast episodes. So if I am still recording this by this Wednesday, and I am still working on it, it will become my work in progress. I should be completed with it by Wednesday. And we'll see. If you'd like to watch a clip of me knitting, stay tuned. If you don't want to watch a clip of me knitting, you can tune into this time right here, or in the timestamps down below, I have it chapters of the video, and you can click to the next chapter after the knitting segment.
Hey guys, what's up? So it's day 2 and of this knitting vlog that I have previously called this video. I am thinking of actually calling this vlog a project vlog because I will show you guys. I have finished sock 1 today. I finished it, no, yesterday actually, sorry. I finished it last night and I finished this and I started a new sock, so sock number 2. And I will show you guys the colors. It is fuchsia or magenta and like a teal blue and like an orange and the same way that I make the socks, my original pattern. And I thought of a name for the socks that I'm making, the pattern. The sock. Yeah? No? Yeah? Okay, good. So that is the first sock 1 that I completed yesterday. I started a new sock yesterday and kind of got into a second sock last night and part of today as well. Part of this morning when I began just, my morning journaling and my morning just everything. My morning hot cocoa, my morning oatmeal, and I began working on this more, and it is the leftover orange from the previous sock, and I'll show you guys what I have left of this. This will be the 3rd cake that I have of the colorway Happy, and I have 2 more cakes to go. So I have been changing my mind a lot when it comes to what to crochet from this moment. I would say this moment on, I had been just buying yarn and it would come to me. I would say the angels would help me, but it would come to me and I would have help with external forces, the angels and stuff would help. The universe would help with what I should crochet or what I should knit with the yarn that I have so it does not go to waste. And if it does seem like it would go to waste, I would hang on to it for future prototypes. I like that idea. I didn't start using that idea until I had previously donated the yarn in skeins that I had left over before, and then it came to me afterwards. I should have kept that for prototypes. But it's okay though, because I donated it to the, I think it's the Salvation Army donation, the thrift store. So it was about a year ago now, I would say, and it's during one of my awakenings, so I was like, I was out of my mind again, but it's okay, I'm back on track. And the reason why I'm calling this a project vlog now is because I started a new project and I have some great images in my head of what I want this to be. I don't know if I want to say it just yet, what I want this to be. Okay, I will. You guys know I always do this. So this is a foundation single crochets that I'm doing right now, because when I do this, it helps me determine the width or the length, most likely the width of the chest piece of apparel that I work on. It helps me with the correct measurements. That's why I work on foundation single crochets and not just chain, like have 78 or something and then, single crochet that and then measure it. I don't like doing that because it's a lot of time wasted if you're going to do it that way. Might as well just do foundation single crochets to get the exact measurement and then work from there. And the difference is only about like a half a inch or something, and it's really not bad of a difference. If anything, it's a half an inch extra, which is a good problem to have. But on this project right here, I'll go ahead and say it, it's going to be something that I've never made before in my 18 plus years of crocheting. So this is going to be like a fishnet top for unisex gender, and it is going to follow the form measurements of males pretty much. But because with the unisex measurements, it's near the measurements of a male measurements, but that's okay because everybody can fit into it. so there's no issue. So I'm following the unisex form. I'm not following the women's form of apparel. That way it just fits women. I'm not going to do it that and then call it unisex. No, I'm going to do the unisex form and call it unisex. So it fits everybody. So it surely will fit everybody. And that is what I'm going to begin right here. And I just began it, and when it came to my mind, I was just so happy about that because I have, all this teal yarn from the Bernat Value Worsted, Premium Value Worsted, and I was just like, I remember how soft this was when I first touched it, when I first received it, and I'm going to be so happy when I can see the finished products in my head right now, and I can see how happy I am with the finished products already in my head, and this is going to be such a great idea. So, if I haven't already said it before, this is day 2 of the project vlog, and I will meet you guys with another update or with a day 3. Thanks. So I am back with day 3, and I have completed a little bit more of my mesh top, a unisex mesh top of my current project, and I will show you guys now. So I have this first portion completed, and it's a little bit hard to explain the way that I want to complete the portions on this. I guess you could say it's basically like a knitted sweater of a form, but in reverse, is how I'm making it, because I don't know how to make a knitted sweater. I never really sat down and tried to learn the steps to knit a sweater or watch a video of how to knit a sweater. But you see where I'm going with this part, right? How this is like going to be, I don't want to cover the mic, but this is going to be like this part right here. And then the sleeves will be from here, and then the back piece is going to be the same as this piece right here, and then the sleeves will be the same as each other, and it will stem from, I will actually be making the ends of the sleeves and then actually make it connect right here on this section. So I'm making it a different approach, but yeah, this is what I have so far, the first panel or piece, as I would call it, and it's in teal 4-weight and worsted weight with the Value Bernat Premium, and I will continue with that yarn. And stay tuned for another update or day 4. What's up, guys? So I'm back with day 4, and I want to give a quick thank you to the person that donated to me on my Ko-Fi, who donated coffee to me and a donation to my business. I want to say thank you. You know who you are. I don't want to say your name in case it doesn't want to be said. And yeah, so with day 4, I will show you my update. So this is the second panel of the unisex mesh top, size small, and I will show you all of this first, the second panel, and then I am now decreasing on the top portion, and I will continue to decrease on the top portion, and then I will next work on the sleeves. And the sleeves, if I have not mentioned before, I believe I already have, they're not going to be long sleeves like this shirt is. It's going to be about up to here possibly, and I might make it a long sleeve actually. I'm not sure. Depends on what I'm feeling when it comes to designing this top. I was going to say a shirt, but it's not really a shirt. It's going to have to be a top that goes over a shirt like this, or any shirt that you wear, or a bra, or whichever that you choose to wear. Hey everyone, so I'm back with day 5, and I have an update of what I've been working on for you guys. I have an update for the unisex mesh top size small, and I also have an update for sock number 2, I believe. I'm at sock number 2 now, so I will show you guys the updates. So here is the sleeve for the mesh, unisex mesh top, size small, and it's a little bit baggy of a sleeve, but I feel it'll go good with the way that I'm making the pattern, is because it's a little different, and I feel having a spacious type of sleeve and this top of the sleeve right here, it'll be fitting towards the other parts that I have already sewn together, but I feel like it'll be fitting because it's something a little different, and I want to go with something a little different this time, other than just always the form-fitting sleeves and form-fitting torso pieces. And when it comes to the cuff areas, it's the same, either 2 or 3 rows of the regular single crochets all across. And the way that I'm doing this mesh right here is a single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, and single crochet, chain 1, and repeat. So I have single crochets on top of single crochets. It's not like the moss stitch where it is a single crochet inside a chain 1 and then a chain 1 and then single crochet inside a chain 1. It's all single crochets are stacked on each other. So it's a mesh look, and it gives like a little tiny squares of a look. And I'll give more of a, there we go, so you can see it better, like right here where it's not overlapping on each other or over layering on each other. And that is the update that I have so far with the unisex mesh top, size small. And I had decided to take a small break with the mesh top because it was not a burnout that I was feeling, but I was starting to feel a little bit of like my time for now for crocheting was done, and that I needed to work on some knitting now. And when it comes to the knitting, I first want to talk about this. When it comes to the knitting, I ran into some other things that I can then create, and items such as mittens I'm going to probably give a shot. I might give a shot towards knitting hats and scarves. I don't know. It's all up in the air right now. I gotta see how the knitting feels with the yarn that I'm buying right now, which is the yarn that I can afford right now. But like I said before, it's very valuable because of the price right now, and if one person is willing to work on it with a crochet talent and knit talent, then it's very valuable. And I know I previously said before, when it came to the Centro knitting machine, I don't actually want to give that a try because all you're doing is just cranking the the knob, I think it's called. Just, I don't know. You're just going like this. That's all you're doing. You're not actually knitting any pieces. So what's the fun in that? What's the value in that actually? And the machine itself is going into circles like this, clockwise, and I don't actually want to give that a shot. I did look into it in the past. I know I said it before in a past video, but I don't want to try that anymore because there's no talent in that. There's no talent in just going like this, you know. So here's an update of my sock number 2. So I have the cuff right here complete with the 4 outlines, the standard 4 outlines that I have of my sock pattern. I remember that I called it that, don't worry. It's quite strange, but it's okay. So my sock pattern. I have completed the heel and the heel turn, and I'm just about to begin the I can't remember what it's called. I want to say gusset, but I don't want to say that because I don't quite remember. I think it is, yes. Okay, so the gusset area of the sock, and then the sock, the foot, and then the toe, the anatomy of a sock, you know. And then that's where I'm at right now, and then I have the foot, and then I have the toe. And that's where I'm at with the work in progress of my second sock, and that is where I'm at with the work in progress of my mesh top, unisex mesh top, size small. So I will come back with another update or another day that has passed. Hello everyone, it is now day 6 with the vlog, the project vlog, and I would like to show you all an update of where I'm at now today. I will say yesterday I did not have a good day mentally because I was depressed. I had moments where I was laying down most of the time and trying to fight the depression. It was very strange. It came on to me like out of nowhere, and I don't like when that happens because I'm everything positive and everything like happy. So it was strange when that happened, and I don't know why that happened. So, but it happens, and it's something I gotta tell my therapist and psychiatrist. So, but an update of where I am at with the works in progresses and where I'm at with the vlog. I will show you all where I am at with the sock first, and here is the sock so far. I know I was about up to here. Let me show you all. I was about up to here with the sock the last time I showed you all, and I have made from this point on yesterday, so I was able to get some knitting done. I got a good bit of knitting completed, and I am at near the end of the foot, and I am almost at the toe area. So there's this area, and then this is where I joined another cake of yarn. So this is where I'm at with the sock. The sock. I never stop getting a kick out of that. It's just hilarious to me. And I will show you all where I'm at with the unisex mesh top size small. So I didn't get much crocheting done because, like I said with the previous clip, that I felt guided. Well, that's truly what I felt. I felt guided more towards knitting the sock yesterday after I had to halt the crocheting. But I am back on the crocheting now today, and if needed, when guided, I'll be back on the knitting. And here's where I'm at now with the second sleeve, and then if I put it in half, it would be like this. So the sleeve width will be like this. And that is where I'm at now. I'll come back with either the final update or a final other day update or another update. Does that make sense? Either day 7 or I'll come back with another update today with where I am at. So, hello everyone. It is now day 7 with the weekly vlogs, and it is the final day that I will be recording of this week's updates. And I have a big update for you all. I finished the unisex mesh top size small, and I'll show you all right now. So when it comes to the weekly vlog, this is the final day that I will be uploading for the week, which is day 7. And so right now it is Thursday, December 7th, and this will be uploaded on Friday, December 8th. And the vlog count will start all over again with day 1 tomorrow when this is uploaded on YouTube as day 1. So here is the unisex size small mesh top, and it's the long sleeve because we are approaching winter. Some say that we're already in winter, but the winter solstice isn't until the 21st, but that's okay. We're right around there anyway, so might as well just say that we are. So silly me was testing the
not Bluetooth, the wireless mic at this point. So I was recording at this point with a wireless mic, and I found out that the light was on blue, which means that it is on low battery, and I was testing it anyway. I was still using it, and I realized now as I'm editing it that it does not pick up the sound on blue light. So editing me is facing the consequences of a volume less end clip to the weekly project vlog. And here I am doing the voiceover at the end of the clip to make up for the volume. Yeah, sorry guys, but pretty much at the end of this part, I am just talking about how I did a collar on the top of the mesh top and how I finished joining the arms to the end result of the mesh top, and I topped it off with the collar, the 2-row collar, and I finished both the sleeves, of course, and I'm just showing you all, you know, the mesh top, and I can't quite remember what all I talked about at this part, or all the parts, and at some point I show you all the sock too that I have still been working on at this point. I mean, editing me now, I finished the sock, but you know, at this point when I was, is this the sock? I think so. Is it? Yeah, no, okay, never mind. So editing me, you know, I finished the sock, but when it came to, you know, still filming, recording, I did not finish the sock just yet. Okay, there we go. So that is the second mesh top that I am making, and that is for the size medium. And I'm going to be making, I did say this before in the, there's the sock. Okay. All right. um, so I did say in the video, in the mic-less or volume-less mic video, that I will be making size small, medium, large, and extra large. And here, there's the sock I show you guys. And I'm trying to make up words to last throughout this whole clip. But, you know, just talking about the sock, pretty much how, oh, there you go. Have a good day, everyone. Thanks. Sorry. Bye.